welcome back to, well, part 3 of Let's Play Pokemon Pearl. Now, first off, you might notice something different, considering now, the Starly seems to be a female. Well, that's because this is a re-recording. Because, after looking through my first 2 parts videos, I realised that, well, it was a bit too much of the sailor talk, a bit too much of the swearing, and I decided it wasn't fair on the people who were watching, who there could be kids or whatever watching, and it felt bad. So I decided to go back and re-record parts 3 and 4, which I had already re-recorded, and oh, no, I'm recording them straight, and I'm going to be cutting out the language as much as possible. Anyway, it's like if there might be some slipping out at some point, but I'm going to, for the most part, cut it out as much as possible. But hopefully you don't mind that too much. But yeah, you know my reasons now for the re-recording. Oh, there we go. Right, back on form. Right, Fwa, your Turtwig totally rocked. But my Chimchar was way tougher than yours. They were other people's Pokemon though. But we had to use them. They won't mind, will they? Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, there's the briefcase. The professor would have been furious if I'd lost it. Huh? Oh no. Did you use the Pokemon in here? You did? Oh my gosh, what's the professor going to say? This is so not good. I'll take this briefcase for now. You'd have thought she'd have tried to ask for the Pokemon back, but it was strange. What was that about? I don't know what's going on, Storm, but let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. Finally he talks some sense. You go ahead. I know we have to go return these Pokemon. They're not ours. But I want to spend just a little more time with this little guy. Yeah, forming an attachment with a Pokemon that's not even yours, man. Not cool. Not cool. Oh. Hey, it's those people. Was that old guy staring at us? I heard from Dawn that you used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Turtwig and Chimchar. I see. That's how it is. Dawn, I'm going back to my lab. Yes. Professor, please wait for me. I think you should visit our lab later. Okay, see ya. Well, she left in a very kind of upbeat mood. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. And didn't he want their Pokemon back? Storm, we should go home too. Hi, Mom. What's up, dear? Whoa, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that both you and Barry are unharmed. The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandgem Town. I've heard that he's well known for his studies on Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. Yep, just look at that man's mustache. Oh god, why do I keep forgetting the name? Every time I try to think of his name, I keep thinking Steven Seagal, but I keep wanting to say Tom Selleck. It's Steven Seagal. Why can't I say the name properly? Oh god. But yeah, Professor Rowan is Tom Selleck. Putting it out there. Let's continue before I act even more of an idiot. I hear he's also quite intimidating. Storm, I think you need to go visit him in Sandgem Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll understand. Oh, I know. Storm, put these on. Oh god, I love the running shoes. Seriously, I don't know how people lived without the running shoes back in like Generation 1 and Generation 2. The running shoes were just such a lifesaver. Okay, let me read the instructions. Press the B button and dash about faster than ever before. I wish they'd hold the B button, because that's what you're meant to do. But yeah, it's alright. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Oh yeah. Oh, camera went to. Camera moved. Just gotta fix it. There we go. Well, isn't that just nifty? He's kind of awkward trying to direct myself using here. Because because I'm not actually holding this in my hand, it kind of makes moving around a bit awkward. Oh, there's another Starly. Level 2 this time. But, yeah, for anyone who's interested in why I picked Turtwig in particular, it's because he was one of my favourites in Generation 4 as the starters. Because, like, I'm not complaining against Piplup and Chimchar. It's like, I picked Chimchar a bunch of times, and I picked Piplup once. It's like, I'm not as much of a fan of Piplup as I am of the others, and I just generally prefer Turtwig over the others. He's just more interesting, and I love the look of Torterra. And I've always tended to have a bit more of a connection with grass-type Pokemon, at least with starters. However, that is kind of a lie. And why did she walk me only like 5 feet? She could have pointed. But anyway, like Generations 1, 2, and 3, I tended to prioritize the Barry. What are you doing? I tended to prefer the fire types because Charizard was awesome, Typhlosion was awesome, Blaziken was awesome. But then again, all the starters in Generation 1 were generally awesome anyway. So, yeah. What the? Oh, it's you, Storm. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Ah, it doesn't matter, Storm. I'm out of here. See you later. Bye, you idiot. Whoa, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Well, at least thankfully you can see the screen a bit better now, because it is starting to get darker, but it's still fairly bright outside. But can't be helped. Ellipses. Oh, camera's gone a bit wonky again. This webcam is a nightmare. That'll do. Finally, you've come. Storm, was it? Let me see your Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then. I'll give you that Turtwig to you as a gift. Now that it's yours, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes. As far as the naming goes, I think I'm going to name him off screen because I'm coming up to nearly 10 minutes now, and that's about my limit for each part, so or probably I'll name him in the next part. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, and hopefully these these new cleaner episodes will be more to your liking. So either way, thank you for watching, and I hope you come back next time for part 4 of Let's Play Pokemon Pearl.